Back to my channel. This is the Frugal Prof channel on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. And if you like this channel, please like it and subscribe to the channel because it helps us grow. So, going to get into a couple things today. One about the seasonality of reselling and eBay businesses and Amazon businesses. And the second thing I'm going to get into is why having a side business like this and making extra money is so important in life. A couple things I was thinking of yesterday that I wrote down. I was waiting for a sale to open, and I had a few minutes, and I jotted down some ideas. So the first thing I'm going to go over is this quote from Jim Rohn. Life in business is like the changing seasons. You cannot change the seasons, but you can change yourself. Therein lies the opportunity to live an extraordinary life. And it's really true, one, just for changing yourself, but also, this business right now is summer and slow, and I get that, and I know it's frustrating. But, there are a couple things you can do. One, I've already done a whole other video about what you can do, and check that out. It's basically, definitely be listing, definitely be productive, definitely think about marking stuff down or having a sale. And other than that, what I'm doing and what I think is more positive is looking to the more important season which is coming, which is fall. I'm listing a lot of fall stuff. I'm listing backpacks, I'm listing jackets, I'm listing books. And the other thing you can do is, if you have the cash flow, is really to be taking advantage of the slow sales for other stores. Walmart and Amazon and all these stores are having these amazing clearance sales right now. Because you know why? Because they're in the same season that you're in, which is things are slow and they need to move inventory. So you can take advantage of that if you're smart and if you have the cash flow. And if you don't have the cash flow, then think about the business in the big picture and think next year, when you're getting extra sales in the fall and in the fourth quarter, I'm going to hold back some of this cash so that in the summer I can take advantage of these clearance sales at Walmart and some of these places and clean up. There are 3 sales in my area that are 50% off the whole store at thrift stores. There was one yesterday where I was writing down these notes about money that I'm going to get to in a minute. Salvation Army, there's one on Friday, and there's a thrift store for the local college that was last week. Unbelievable savings. 50% off everything in the entire store. So I have a ton of inventory, and I'm getting more this week. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking advantage of other stores having slow sales and buying extra inventory to prepare for when the seasons turn and business picks up again. So that's basically on the seasonality of the business. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about why this business and having a side business where you're generating cash is so important is because not having money is a big deal. And I think that we we're not honest about that. But the truth is, if you don't have money, and I can speak to this because I've been there myself, when you don't have money, it's a complete stressor on every part of your life. You don't sleep as well, you don't eat as well, it's a stress on your body. Doctors will tell you it's a huge stress on the body. It's easier to get sick. So having a business that's generating extra income, it just gives you, one, it gets the stress out of your life because you're being proactive and you've got a way to pay the bills that are coming in. And then the second part of that is, once you've got a business that's up and going and you're growing it and it's doing better than you expect, then the benefit is you have extra money to spend on restaurants or vacations. You can live in a nicer apartment. You can get nicer clothes. It gives you options everywhere you go. I mean, our society gives you options on everything you want to do. And if you have more money, you have more options. And it's important. Money is important because it gives you options. If you've got a lousy job and a lousy boss, it gives you the option to do something else. If you're in an apartment that's a nightmare, it gives you the option of moving. And if you're living at home, it gives you the option of moving out. If you're in a lousy car, it gives you the option of getting a nicer car. All these things, it's not everything. Money is not everything. It's not going to solve all your problems. But on the margin, it really, really impacts your life in a beneficial way. And if you're doing a business, a smart business, that gets you ahead and gets extra cash flow coming in, that's really important. And I hope, you know, the purpose of this channel, if one person listens to this channel and gets a business going that creates a cash flow that changes their life, I will be thrilled. I hope it's 100 or 1,000 or 5,000, but if it's just one person who's listening right now who says, you know what, I can do that, I can do that, I want extra money, I want to have more choices in my life, I want to have a better standard of living, those are things that I deserve, then that'll be phenomenal. I'll be really happy with that. Anyway, I hope you're crushing it this week, and if you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel because it helps us grow. Have a great one.